Right here in this area here. I plan on putting a pool up this year for the kids. You need level ground for a pool. That's what I was doing. I was leveling out the ground to set up a pool.
And this is the Thursday.
This is Thursday.
Right.
Friday, all the investigators, search and rescue and everything. Right around here was where they found the only footprint.
This is where the boot.
This is where I was raking that night.
This is where I was raking at night, and this has been one of my first highlights in the case. Unless you're brand new to my channel, chances are you know who Janie McKenzie is. And Janie McKenzie is the mother of the stepfather, Daniel Martel, stepfather to Jack and Lily. Him and Malaya Brooks Murray have been living together. Rather, Malaya has been living in his place. The place is owned by the mother, Janie McKenzie. And this is where Jack and Lily disappeared from. Here, Janie McKenzie admits that she was raking that night. And she referred to the night from Thursday to Friday. Now, Jack and Lily had been reported missing Friday morning. And they claim that Jack and Lily disappeared on Friday morning. And I would like to even go back a little bit further when she states the following.
I plan on putting a pool up this year for... Okay?
That far window.
The last window is the bedroom.
And so they would have come out this door.
They would have come out this
that
door.
morning.
Yes.
And then they went and played on the swing set.
Yes.
So they're telling us about Friday morning, but none of it makes sense. The timelines contradict each other when you listen to Janie McKenzie and Daniel Martel.
And that's when you heard them.
That's when I heard them.
That's when I heard them? Yeah. You can revisit my old video about that. And I suggest that you guys do that if you missed it before, because that is going to be referenced again and again in whatever is going to come up related to Janie McKenzie, because her statements are highly important, people. Very important. And before I'm going to tell you what is new about her, let me show you something real quick. Remember that she also talked to Belinda Gray, the biological grandmother of Jack and Lily Sullivan. Her son, Cody Sullivan, was their father. And I'm using was because of my belief what took place. No kids. Okay, she told Belinda Gray she was raking that night. Or rather, filling in the potholes. That was before she gave that interview I just shared with you guys. She later denied that she told Belinda she was filling the potholes. And then, as you just saw...
Right here in this area here. I plan on putting a pool up this year for the kids.
Right. It's no longer the potholes. Now you're planning to put a pool up for the kids, right? Remember, what exactly did she say?
Right here in this area here. I plan on putting a pool up this year for the kids.
Okay.
You need level ground for a pool.
Well, get to the point. Why is she working so hard on moving towards something very simple? Because she is over-explaining. She is over-explaining because she knows that what she is going to say is going to make absolutely zero sense to anybody with any common sense. As you already heard, she's about to say something completely insane. So she moves very carefully, placing herself into a position of some sort of an expert, meaning she is now almost grooming her into accepting something not normal as normal. Because whenever something happens that is completely out of pattern, that makes no sense, it's strange, you look for other things that happen the same night that make no sense. Every time a crime is committed, you investigate what else happened around the time, that seems out of place. That doesn't happen on an everyday basis. Do you think this woman raked every single night? And she said night. She did not say evening. She said night. Thursday night. She was raking. Thursday night. You had all day. You don't work. You had all day and daylight to do it. And she even said it's pitch black at night. No streetlights, nothing. Out in the boonies, right? Putting up a pool for this year for the kids. What about the years before? You didn't worry about that then? You need level ground for a pool. Yeah, now she's going to little by little ease her in to the insanity that she is trying to normalize.
That's what I was doing. I was leveling out the ground to set up a pool.
Yeah, again, that's what I was doing. Nope, that's not the reason you were doing what you were doing. You're trying too hard. You double down on things. When people double down on something, similar to when Daniel Martel talked about Friday, that's when the kids went missing. And this is not so different from what Janie had told us here.
And played on the swing set.
Yes,
And that's when you heard them.
that's when I heard them.
That's when you heard them. That's when I heard them. Right. Except it's what you want us to think. I believe by Friday morning the kids were long gone.
Day.
Right.
Friday, all the investigators, search and rescue and everything. Right around here was where they found the only footprint.
This is where the boot.
This is where I was raking that night.
I was raking that night. You said it, Janie. Did you catch it? This was sent to me. In a recent chat event, Janie McKenzie said, "No kids here. Why have a pool? Was not raking the driveway on Thursday night. If I did, don't you think RCMP would notice? They are not stupid." Janie McKenzie is denying in writing exactly what she stated verbally. I don't need to play it to you guys again. I think you remember. Or do you want it? Do you want it? You know why I'm gonna do it? Because it is such an important thing that if you listen to too many interviews where maybe 95% is not that significant, there's this danger of overlooking something really specific such as this.
Thursday.
This is Thursday.
Right.
Friday, all the investigators, search and rescue and everything. Right around here was where they found the only footprint.
This is where the boot.
This is where I was raking that night. That's where the boot print was found. In the mud where I was raking.
Right. And I believe there was only one footprint because she raked away all the other prints. Boot prints, maybe ATV, who knows what. She raked away evidence, in my opinion.
I thought there was two boot prints.
There was supposed to be a footprint found way up on the pipeline.
Right.
Malaya sent me the picture of it. That's all I know. There was a footprint found.
Okay.
But I'm telling you, the footprint was here. The only one that they can confirm that was Lily and Jack's was right here.
So it was child size.
Yes, a man, one of the investigators came in here and was measuring it all. Mm-hmm. I'm not here to lie. The reason
I'm not here to lie. What did Daniel say? I'm not here for damage control. Right.
why I wanted you guys to come here and do the interview here.
Okay, Janie. She said, "No kids here. Why have a pool? Was not breaking the driveway on Thursday night. If I did, don't you think RCMP would notice? They are not stupid." Well, I guess they didn't notice. Maybe it was raining, and who knows? Don't you think the RCMP, but why do they need to notice? Because you already told us. Are you that absent-minded? That you say it, you deny it, then you bring it back, then you admit to it? Then you don't remember if you admitted to it. And then she made the decision in the same chat, apparently, correct me if there's anything wrong, but several of you have sent me this. Yes, I was raking where the pool was going. And here's something very, very interesting. She wants to change the timeline, but she remembers what she previously stated. So she tells us, yes, I was raking where the pool was going around supper time. Evening. What is supper time? And why were you not having supper at supper time? Why were you? It's not raking pool, it's not raking driveway time, it was supper time. Was it after supper? Was it before supper? Was it dark already? You see, she is taking the earliest that she thinks can be considered Thursday night. Because in my opinion, she is avoiding, she is trying to change what she initially stated from experiential memory. That on Thursday night she was raking, in my opinion, to get rid of evidence. So she's doing her best to normalize, and she realizes people are holding her feet to the fire and say, no, we listened to your interview. It was Thursday night. You said Thursday night. Well, it was around supper time Thursday night. What do you think about if somebody says Thursday night? What is night? She didn't say evening. Supper time would be when it just gets dark or has just gotten dark, right? Right? Right. Well, not around then. May 1st in Nova Scotia, sunset was 2019. Remember, Daniel used it has just gotten dark when he went to bed or when he went in the house after fixing the fence. Supper time, 8 p.m. is supper time, 8:20. Yeah, it's more like put the children to bed time. Maybe 7 p.m. could be supper time. 8? Isn't that a little bit late? Well, this senselessness in trying to normalize something not normal and creating distance to some statements that she already had made highlights the sensitivity of this argument. She is trying her best, her very, very best, to make things make sense. And as long as there's daylight outside, you wouldn't call it nighttime. There is no way. Night is darkness. And it gotten dark 8:19. You had all day. And after dark, you decide to start raking. This is really, really cute, people. What I just saw here. And she made several statements. There are no kids here. Why have a pool? Was not raking the driveway on Thursday night. If I did, don't you think RCMP would notice? They are not stupid. I don't think they noticed. But you told us. So are you telling us that they are stupid? Is that why you think you have a right to change stories back and forth because you already feel like you have managed to fool the RCMP? And who the hell is anybody else to doubt you if you have managed to fool them already? Remember the Malaya Brooks Murray video?
I appreciate the huge search effort.
The huge search effort. This is just one of many water-related references we have heard from Janie, Daniel, and Malaya. I want to give you another example of how significant such slip of the tongue can really be. Here's a woman that is being arrested for undercover cops did a prostitution sting in one of the high-class areas of Florida's Palm Beach, and they already have a lot on her, right? It's already they're making an arrest for, being a call girl, being a whatever. So here is a similar example of what leakage is all about. Listen in.
Hey, Palm Beach Police.
What?
She's now being arrested, okay?
Palm Beach Police Department. Put your hands behind your back.
Hands your back.
Well done.
So let's listen in.
Together.
She doesn't ask, what are you arresting me for? Of course, now she's going to protest a little bit. But remember, at this particular time, she's taking it. So timing can be of essence. There is no sign of surprise that she's being arrested. Of course, we already know what happened, unlike in the case of Jack and Lily Sullivan. However, let's listen to this example of what leakage is. Still, she says nothing. No protest. She knows she screwed up. She knows she messed up. She knows she wasn't careful. She knows she fell into one of the traps with an undercover officer,
Alina, please,
Yeah.
you have a vehicle here that will have to address being parked?
Yes, it's there.
It's there? Okay. Are you with anyone?
No, I'm wrong.
You're alone?
Just put your palms together, right? So the cuffs don't hurt. Yep. I'm just gonna double lock them so they don't tighten up, right?
Do you have any weapons in your purse? Any?
Drugs, any needles or anything that's gonna be in here.
What's wrong?
You're under arrest for offering to commit an act of prostitution. Do you understand that?
Why?
Why?
Okay, now she's being defiant. Should I give you the insight, the beginning? Gee, I missed. You know what? Let me go all the way back, and then I want to show you exactly what I'm talking about, because that's important, in my opinion. Let's go back here, and then I'm going to move forward.
On the evening of April 17th, 2025, at the luxurious Brazilian Court Hotel in Palm Beach, undercover police officers were conducting a vice operation when they made contact with a woman whose offer went far beyond small talk. Her name was Alina Shimova, a 39-year-old Florida resident. According to investigators, she had been communicating with an undercover officer, posing as a potential client. The conversation quickly turned transactional. She initially quoted $1,000 for 2 hours, but later escalated the offer to $4,000 for 4 hours, punctuated with a rose emoji, subtle but suggestive symbol often used to imply sexual services.
Okay.
Officers arranged a meeting at the hotel bar. When Shimova allegedly stated that everything goes and that she doesn't waste time, the signal was clear, and so was the response. The following body cam footage captures the moment officers moved in to make the arrest inside one of Palm Beach's most exclusive settings.
And we already saw this.
Palm Beach Police.
What?
Palm Beach Police Department. Put your hands behind your back.
Against your back.
You're allowed?
Just put your palms together, right? So the cuffs don't hurt. Yeah. I'm just gonna double lock them so they don't tighten up, right?
You have any weapons in your purse? Any?
Drugs, any needles, or anything that's gonna hurt me here.
What's wrong?
You're under arrest for offering to commit an act of prostitution. Do you understand that?
Why?
Why?
Yeah, what they did.
What did you agree to?
I just meet with this guy,
Okay.
Okay.
and that's all. I just meet with him in a restaurant,
Okay.
and he offered my some dinner.
He offered my son dinner. Listen to this one more time.
Offered my some dinner.
She was about to say my services, even though she says, and he offered my services. This is how what's on our mind, what we're trying to hide, leaks. Just in case you missed it.
With him in a restaurant,
Okay.
and he offered my some dinner.
So some dinner. She was about to say he offered my services. That may be incorrect English, and I believe English is not her native language. I think Russian could be according to her name. And he offered this is major leakage, guys. And you know what? Especially because after she starts saying it, she stops herself and then corrects it.
I appreciate the huge search effort going on right now.
And this
But we've been
exactly is what I'm talking about. The huge search effort. The fact that Malaya Brooks Murray catches it quickly, as does the other woman, indicates that what they're about to say by accident is a lot more than just an accident. It is a very highly sensitive area, and they are avoiding to finish making the mistake because at that particular moment, the brain stops it. It's the emergency brake situation. No pool here because there was no kids here. Why put it up? You see, whenever a question is being added, when somebody's being accused or asked to clarify things, why would I do this? This is moving it up now a couple of notches. This is very highly sensitive, people. I will continue to give you guys more examples. One more time.
huge search effort going on right now.
Thank you guys for watching. I will see you next time. Ask me questions below in the comment section.